Hello, let's see if kde-builder, the KDE build framework, works correctly on Debian 13 Trixie. This is a fresh installation of Debian 13. Let's go to the KDE homepage, get involved. In here we search for development. The operating system should have a recent enough Qt version, at least Qt 6.7, maybe even newer. But Debian Trixie is just a fresh release, so I guess it has the correct version of Qt. Let's set up kde-builder. We're going to need a terminal. Let's run this code block. Says that curl is not installed. Yes, so the instructions don't say anything about installing a list of deb packages before running this code block. But we certainly can fix the curl issue. Become super user. So I have updated the operating system. This downloads the latest list of available deb packages in the remote repository. This upgrades all of the deb packages installed on the computer. And this removes the deb packages that are installed and are no longer needed. So we were looking for curl. Hopefully the name of the package is like the name of the executable, just curl. Let's get a new terminal tab. So it asks for sudo password. Then it's going to install some Python 3 packages. Then it's git cloning the repository of the KDE git repository kde-builder. Then it's creating links in ~local.share in ~local/bin. Okay, and now it says that I should make sure that ~local/bin is inside the path environment variable. Let's check. Let's restart the tab. And it's still not part of the path environment variable. Similar to Ubuntu, in Debian 13 Trixie, the directory ~local/bin will be part of the path environment variable if the directory exists. But this is not being set from bashrc. There's no bash profile, bash_profile file. There's just a ~/.profile file. And this requires that you log out and log in. It's not enough to just start a new terminal tab. So I needed to actually reboot the computer. And now the path environment variable does contain ~/.local/bin. Let's see if kde-builder is on the path. It is. Auto-completion works correctly. Generate config. The configuration file has been created. Let's look a bit at this file. So it's using rel with debinfo cmake build type, which is the default, but if you want to use a debugger, you should replace this with a debug. I do not want this. Num cores is probably the maximum possible, which is, this is a virtual machine, 14 vCPUs. So I'm not going to go all the way. I'm going to restrict kde-builder to just 12 CPU threads, if possible. The rest of the settings are okay. Okay, and then because we're on a Linux operating system that is from the Debian Ubuntu family of Linux operating systems, we'll need to enable the source repositories. Let's fetch MC for this thing. MC is already installed. Great. So it says that we should go towards /etc/opt and see if in there is a directory sources.list.d which is populated. Let's also be super user. So the directory sources.list.d is empty. Then the other possibility is the older type of files, sources.list. The newer one is the type of files with extension .sources. So sources.list. And for all of the lines that start with deb space, there should be underneath it a line identical to the one above, but which starts with deb -src, which is the case. So the src repositories for deb or opt were already enabled. Not by me, but just by installing Debian 13 Trixie. No need to save anything. So we did this. Let's collapse it back. Now kde-builder, in order to be able to build all of the KDE frameworks, version 6, needs to install most of the Qt 6 packages from deb packages, but also other dependencies which are not part of the KDE project. Let's see exactly which those are. And since kde-builder still supports KDE Frameworks version 5, it will also install all of the dependencies of KDE Frameworks version 5, such as Qt 5. Okay, so most of the packages that start with Qt and 5, and the packages that start with Qt and 6, including -dev packages, because we actually are compiling C++ software that depends on .h include header files from these deb packages. Audio video formats, X libraries. Do you want to continue? Yes. It's going to install 700 deb packages. But most of the packages are extremely small, like -dev packages or X libraries, for instance. Okay, so kde-builder managed to install correctly more than 700 deb packages. Two of the deb packages probably have changed the name. we should improve the list of packages that kde-builder knows how to install on various Linux operating systems. In here it's mentioned, but we'll fix that after this recording. And then it just says use kde-builder to build software as you would. This is my wiki page in mariusp.github.io. This last URL goes to my wiki page inside the KD wiki page. And in here, I present the list of incantations of kd-builder that I do after I install kde-builder. So kcalc will build 30 Git repositories, and that's a bit much. First of all, I want to see if kde-builder has been configured correctly and it worked correctly. And I'm going to build just 2 KD Git repositories, which are extra CMake modules, ECM, and kconfig. So kde-builder, kconfig will be the first the first kde-builder command line that I'm going to run. Okay, this is a common error. It's actually that I have edited incorrectly the configuration file. It says that should be string, not int. The only place where I have edited the configuration file is to replace auto, which is a string within double quotes, and I just put an integer 12 without double quotes. So num course actually expects a string as a value. Okay. And now building should work okay. There are 3 KD Git repositories involved here. One is called repo metadata. This is going to be git cloned in ~/.local/state. There's an extra one, kde-builder, which was git cloned into ~/.local/share. And then extra CMake modules, which is going to be git cloned into ~/kd/src. And kconfig inside the same directory, ~/kd/src. Let's look a bit at the structure of the KD directory. So src just 2 directories, each is a git clone. Build just 2 directories where the code generation, building, linking, etc. took place. And then at the Ninja install step, the files are going to be written not to /usr, which will interfere with files installed using deb packages and will also require sudo powers, but inside ~/kd/usr. So if kde-builder space kconfig, the command line works correctly, then it's more than 95% chances that kde-builder has been installed correctly, works correctly, and the operating system is also okay. Because this needed many Qt6 deb packages, many -dev deb packages, etc. So all of these were installed correctly at this step. kd-builder space -- install -distro -packages. We managed to build a KD framework, kconfig. We can see that the files have been written in the correct place, so ~/kd/usr/lib for the .so files. This one's libkf6 config-core.so. I'm not sure if there are any executables that I can run. That's why I'm going to build kcalc next to make sure that kde-builder can run kd-git, kd-GUI applications correctly. But as I said, this will require building 28 Git repositories. 2 of them have already been built, ECM and kconfig. So nothing will actually be done. When it says compiling and installing, it's just going to do build, not a clean rebuild. It's also building Wayland things because kde-builder is meant for building the Git master branches of the KD Git repositories, and some of the KD Git repositories will use the latest and greatest features from Wayland, such as, I don't know, kwin, the Wayland compositor. But most of these 28 packages are going to be frameworks, so KD frameworks version 6. The final one will be, the 28th will be the application itself, kcalc. One of the frameworks, namely kcore add-ons, has failed building, and we have a log file where the build fails. I want that in console, if I click on a URL, even for the file protocol, so a full path to a file or a directory, I want to open that with Kate. So let's see how that is being done. Console, I want to always see the menu bar, so Ctrl-Shift-M. Then I want to create profiles, a new one. Profile 1 is okay. And I want to underline files. And I want to make profile 1 as the default. And I probably want to switch the profile if possible. Okay. Usually the errors are about deb packages which are not yet installed on the system, and the errors are from the build step, which is called cmake configure. But this error is actually a compiler error. So the steps are cmake configure, then ninja, which actually compiles links, and then the final step is ninja install, which copies files from tilde/kd/build directory towards the tilde/kd/usr directory. So we're at the middle step where we build the ninja step. And this says that std-def file not found. And this is because this is in the area of Python bindings. So actually never build the Python bindings. I don't even know if they build or not. So this step I jumped over. So let's fix this error. So I said that I'm not going to change DC make build type rel with debinfo towards debug, but then I do need the second line. Okay, make sure that the indentation is okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. a better way is to actually display the white space to make sure that this is not actually a tab character and this is 4 spaces. Okay, this should be it. Now I can rerun the command line that has failed, kde-builder/kcalc, or I could jump straight from kcore add-ons with the resume from command line parameter. But since kde-builder doesn't do rebuilds by default, it does incremental builds, it will take around 5 seconds per each of these modules. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 5. So that's 30 seconds to get at building again frameworks kcore add-ons. And it should also, yeah, a major change has happened because we have changed the CMake configure command line, which will need a rebuild of everything, of all of the KD frameworks that have Python bindings, at least. That's why we have seen for keyconfig 18 seconds build time. So to be extra sure, you should do a complete clean build, not just an incremental build when you edit the CMake -options value inside the kd-builder.yaml configuration file. And you do that by deleting the tilde/kd/build directory, and then be extra complete. There's a command line parameter which says --refresh -build for kd-builder. Okay, so kcore add-ons has built correctly. Now we're building new KD frameworks. Okay, so this command line has finished kd-builder kcalc. The application has been built and installed correctly into tilde/kd/usr. Now we're going to run it from there. Okay, so it looks great. The icons are okay. The theme is okay, but that's just a coincidence. That's because inside the kcalc process, we will have .so files both from tilde/kd/usr, but also from /usr. And they use the same version of Qt, so they can be loaded inside the same process. But that's just a coincidence. Let's fix that. So we want all of the .so files and other resources needed for correctly theming the kcalc application to be available in tilde/kd/usr. This is the incantation, kd-builder space plasma -integration. This will build 49 KD Git repositories and other repositories. Most of them have already been built correctly. Most of them are KD Frameworks version 6. They were part of the 28 Git repositories that were compiled and built for making the kcalc graphical user interface application work correctly. But still, there's 20 more projects and Git repositories to build. So this will take a while. Around 5 minutes on my computer, on my virtual machine. Once that is done, next time when we run kcalc, then we will not have inside the kcalc process files opened from /usr which are related to theming. So the Qt theme breeze, the KD breeze icon set, etc. But still, maybe we didn't build all of the KD frameworks. The way dependencies work between KD frameworks, the way some of the KD frameworks are going to be run below Qt as a Qt plugin, etc., makes it such that it's best if we compile all of the KD frameworks. So this is another improvement. By building all of the KD frameworks, we make sure all of them are using the Git master branches and have been installed into /kd/usr. Next time when we run kcalc, the vast majority of the files which are created by the KD community, .so files, etc., will be loaded from ~kd/usr, not from /usr. The Qt libraries and other libraries which are not part of the KD community will, most of them, be taken from /usr. But then most of the files which are related from the are part of the KD community, are part of the KD Git repositories, will be available in ~kd/usr. So this makes that inside the kcalc process, we have most of the KD files, icons, resources, .so files, etc., coming from ~kd/usr, which is a good thing, which makes all of the files use the Git master branch version. There's less conflicts going on. It's a better supported scenario than mix matching some files from /usr, some files from ~kd/usr. So this is it. KD-builder seems to work correctly on Debian Trixie 13. KD-builder also works correctly on Kubuntu 25.04. And I have only encountered 2 deb packages that kde-builder wants to install and are not available in Debian 13. Maybe we'll fix these. So this is it. Thank you.